Greet Bill.
Morning.
Wow. Well, just push me right out the way, why don't you? What's going on? My name is EJ. Welcome to my channel, and today what we're going to be doing is picking back up on Red Dead Redemption 2 where we left off last time. We had went and saved John Marston and made it back to the camp. So what we're going to do now, I think we had to go talk to Bill and somebody else. So we're going to go do that and go chat up a storm and see what people want and go from there. Javier, let's greet him.
Morning, Arthur.
Howdy. So let's figure out what's what.
You boys, because I thought you liked action. Couple of days on the lam, and you lot have all turned yellow. Apart from you, of course.
Shut up, Micah.
I ain't never seen so many long faces. I guess folks miss them. I fell, but when I fall, I don't want no fuss.
When you fall, there'll be a party.
Party? Probably. That funny, huh? Sure.
Oh, that feller's gonna be a problem.
By the likes of you two.
Stop it! Now! You fools punching each other when Colm O'Driscoll's needing punching hard. You want to sit around waiting for him to come find us? All of you, we got work to do. Come on.
Are you sure about this, Dutch?
Yes.
Folks been through a lot recently. We hardly back on our feet yet.
And the last thing we need is to get bushwhacked by Colm O'Driscoll. Let's go.
I know you hate him, Dutch.
He's here for us.
I doubt that.
No, you're just doubting me.
I would never doubt you, Dutch. You always said revenge is a luxury we can't afford.
This is the right call, Arthur. Take this. And this is about more than revenge for business long ago. They were talking about trains and detonators here. Colm always had good information. Come on.
And you think now is the right time to hit a train?
Now you might fancy living on deer piss and rabbit shit. I'm getting too old for that life. Mr. Matthews, Mr. Smith, Mr. Pearson, would you please look after the place? There are O'Driscolls about. Yeah!
Alrighty, let's ride out. So I didn't get to talk to whoever that other dot was, but
He said follow the main trail southwest.
I guess these are
They're camped near some lake.
Okay.
main quests, but
Go
there's
find
two
these
different ones, I'm
bastards before
guessing.
They find us and rob this core they're planning.
So he was talking about a train and stuff like that. I'm guessing maybe we're getting to rob a train here, possibly. I don't know if that's what we're actually going to be doing. We'll see what happens. Oh, that was a big horse. That one, is it the one behind me? Yeah, look how big that horse is compared to the other ones.
What's that? Tracks. Horses, quite a few of them.
Is it just me? Yeah, no, that...
As far as
I don't
can
know.
tell, the only fools out
Yeah,
here
that
are
horse
us and
looks
them.
big.
They must be this
Oh, it
way.
is, look.
You good, Dutch?
Good grief, that horse is
Well,
big.
you don't think much of my ideas
I don't know
recently,
much
but
about
this is the
horses,
right
so I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what their names are, what kind they are. I know there's different types of horses, but...
Hit Colm O'Driscoll. Wait for him, and people you love will die.
This feud between you and him needs to be put to rest, one way or another.
It will be.
Some things I can forgive, others I can't forget. What he did to Hannibal, I can't do neither.
You killed his brother, Dutch.
Yes, I did. And I hope the bastards will be reunited soon enough. That's how
Ooh.
this'll end.
Damn right, boss.
Alrighty then.
See that smoke? Let's cut up here and take a look. They said it was near the lake, so we must be close.
Also, like last episode, I'm sorry I'm not saying a whole lot or whatever, but just like the cutscenes when they're talking, I'm trying not to talk too much, because again, I'm not only just out of courtesy, but because I'm actually trying to pay attention to the story. But I kind of hate not adding commentary.
This is it.
But it kind of throws me for a loop when they're always talking.
Ready, Dutch.
Good. Now, Mr. Morgan and I, we're gonna head up here a little, see if we can't get a sense of the layout of the camp. Mr. Williamson, Mr. Bell, you two take up a hidden position just outside the camp. Mr. Summers, Mr. Escuela, you two hold position here. Let's go.
Alrighty. But yeah, I never really know what to say or do. Or, you know, because of the way they're talking all the time, I don't want to just talk over them. So it kind of ruins the commentary, because I always like to add commentary to my stuff. I don't just want to let the videos run unless I'm doing a non-commentary vid, but at the same time, I want to be able to enjoy the cutscenes and you as well, so.
There you are. That's definitely them.
Home?
I think so.
Yeah, that's him.
Oh, I can look. I was just sitting here just staring at one thing. Didn't know I was in control.
Who's he talking to?
Oh, I don't know. I was looking at this water tower. Isn't it neat? Oh, there's action going on. My
No,
fault.
Colin can wait.
My bad.
Best to get some of them out of there. And much less fun to rob him and his score if he never finds out about it. All right.
That is a weird colored horse.
Your old friends a visit.
Alright. As long as that means we're shooting somebody, I'm okay with it. That sounds bad out of context.
Don't forget to grab that rifle from your horse.
A sure thing. Weapons not set in your loadout before dismounting will remain on your horse.
Get up there and keep us covered.
Okay.
Sure thing.
So, oh, nope, that is not what I wanted to do. So let me do this, and then can I do, now I know what I'm doing. Kinda.
Come on, let's go.
Sorta. Not really.
Seems easiest to take
There's
the
a
same
lot of
path down to
controls
Micah. Like you
that are
said,
set on the
revenge
same
is a luxury
buttons.
we can't afford.
Yeah, just
So it's
wasn't sure you agreed with me.
Arthur,
kind of weird getting used to it.
Arthur, have you completely lost faith in me? Our needs right now are supplies, equipment, and a way out of here. Everything else, including Colm, can wait.
Can't get over the way the snow does.
Enough of those bastards down there to deal with as it is. Now come on.
I wish you could constantly, like, talk to him or do or whatever, but you can't. Just hit square over and over and talk to him or whatever. That would be cool. Sorry I took lead. Hope you don't mind. I'll probably take lead before it's all said and done anyway. Someone's been up here too. Probably ain't been super recent the way that the snow looks, but someone has definitely been up here. Oh, that's more recent though. Yeah, it was probably early this morning that someone's come up here. Not that I'm a snow trail expert, but I mean, that's the way it looks to me. Trying to stay in their pattern as well, which is why I'm not just constantly like looking off. Not that it'll matter. I don't think people are actually going to track us like that. But then again, who knows? Someone bickering in the background about losing something. Yeah, it's I've noticed so far just what little bit I have played.
They're going to be gunning for you.
They ain't got me yet.
No, but the way our luck's been running.
Hush.
Rockstar has taken a... God, it sounded like a snake, but there's no snake in the snow, I wouldn't think. But I've noticed it seems like Rockstar took a little bit more realistic of an approach to this game than they have the other games in their resume. Especially from the last Red Dead. So there's a... Like, you're not just constantly running around and jumping around and doing all kind of crazy stuff. Which is cool to see. It's more realistic, and I feel like maybe in the long run... I want to show the weapon wheel. Oh, yeah. Feel like maybe in the long run, though, that will be a good thing for how the game plays out. Is that a... Oh, that's a good guy. Okay. I started to say he's either blind, stupid, or... Oh, that's not a good guy.
What are we doing, Dutch? I can take this if you want.
Just make the call. You want to take the lead? Go.
Oh, wait.
We don't have time to debate this.
Fine, you take the lead. I don't know.
I'll go first.
Oh. Wait. So I'm just like, oh, okay, well then I'll go first anyway. So that didn't give him control. So what am I just... Okay, well, I'll just shoot the hat off this guy then. I did too! I should have probably took out that guy. Oh, what in the world? I actually have to... Oh, okay, apparently there's like a kill cam thing. So, look, I just shot, right? I hit R2. Watch, when I click R2 again, he actually puts a round in the gun. So you actually have to, like, double-click to fire the gun, which is a unique mechanic. I'm trying to hit this dude's head, but there we go. I hit it that time. When locked on 10, enemy moving the vertical for a headshot. No. No, thank you. Yeah, I'm trying to get used to the... well, I'm good at shooting people's hats off. So that's a thing. Oh, I was gonna try and shoot the rifle out of his hand. Oh, and then they killed him. Can I switch my... I keep wanting to hit the right stick to, like, zoom in like you can on a... Well, there it is again! Just shooting hats... Oh, that was a head. Just shooting people's hats off left and right. That time we got a head and a hat. So yeah, the gunplay is gonna take some getting used to, that's for sure. Can't really hit him at this angle. There we go. Alright. One thing about it, though, people seem to die pretty realistically, so it's not like you're just... Oh, look at there! I think that dude bled out. Oh, was I... Did I get hit? Oh, I did! When I even said I'm hit. Huh. I gotta get some ammo if I can. Nope. Try and get a better position here. Again, I keep wanting to, like, zoom in with the right stick. I don't know where this guy... Where are they shooting from? Wow. Where are you at, buddy? Where are you? Aha! Shot your hat! And that time I shot your head. I don't know. I like that and don't like that at the same time. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Oh, well, of course he goes to reload. So what I'm talking about is... Say I shot. Well, it also does it when you aim in. So, shoot, hit R2 once, then hit R2 again. And he puts a round in there. That's cool. I mean, it's really realistic, but if you're in a gunfight and you don't know that's a thing, like we were a second ago, that's a little bit of an interesting mechanic to get used to. Oh, we can loot people now. That's what I was wanting to do earlier. Oh, you legitimately loot them too. I mean, you legitimately pick them up and loot them. That is really... God, do you actually have to... Okay, let's run up here. Oh! Maybe we got a little too close to the action here. Oh, I think I just shot the dude's horse instead of shooting him. Also, I keep trying to reload with the wrong button. And it's one bad thing about like playing a bunch of different games. It's like you get used to the controls of one game, and then you end up playing another game. Oh look, I've dug myself a little hole out here. Do we have... We don't have any red... Oh. You know, let's... Hey, my hat! Come back here. Give me my hat. Oh, wait, it said R3 to activate Deadeye? Or no? Oh, we do! We have Deadeye now. Yeah! There we go. Now it's a Red Dead game. Oh, it just auto did that. I did not do that myself. No! I just... Oh, what? I thought I had just reloaded. Why did it go through all that? Also, why are there so many people? Also, how do I switch weapons on the fly? Yeah, well, they're not running far. Alright. Well, that was our first, official little gunfight, like legitimate. And I can definitely tell you I'm gonna need a lot of work. Because I was very mediocre. But again, I'm getting used to the gunplay and the gun mechanics. It's not your typical run and gun shooter. I mean, it's not as just simple as just getting in here and clicking L2 and R2 and hoping for the best. Also, I turned my aim assist down, because you can actually turn it down as opposed to just turning it off. So I actually turned the aim assist down, so it just doesn't completely lock right onto somebody. That way I can lead a little bit, because I don't typically like to just snap right onto people in most games. Alright, so what are we doing here?
We don't have time to mess around.
Oh, okay, well fine then. Don't mess around then. So what are we doing?
Good work, boys. Now, let's tear this place apart
Well, that's what I was doing. You told me to hurry.
You go
I
search
was.
that wagon there. Mike, search that
I'd
building.
shoot you if it wasn't
Arthur,
for.
you take that building to the left.
I was looting around and searching, and then this man has the nerve to be like, "Oh, you better go loot stuff." What do you think I was doing? Open gin, is that what they said? Coin. Oh, there's multiple things in there. Canned vegetables. Yes, thank you. Ooh, dynamite.
Here,
Heh heh heh.
this looks good. What do you think, Bill?
Well, looks fine. Smells good.
Oh, it does?
Come on.
Go ahead.
Did we get everything?
Think so, boss?
I don't know. The cutscene
Found
made it
this on
to
one
where I
of them.
couldn't
Thank you.
continue
This
searching.
is perfect.
Oh, yeah? Interesting. This is something about the train they was gonna rob. A Mr. Leviticus Cornwall. Mount back up. Let's keep moving.
Alrighty. Whatever you say.
Let's get out of here. Proud of you boys.
What was that voice,
All
Craig?
of you.
Let's get out of here.
Man down. Good work, fellas. Not bad for some starving down and out.
Wait, he said not a man down.
As they like. But we will always get back up and fight. That's
Can
who
you-
we are. Outlaws for life, fellas.
Outlaws
Until
for
we
life.
have John, Mac, Charles, and Sean back riding with us, and I believe, I know, they will all be back. Well, you didn't get Combe, but this hit'll hurt him a lot more than any bullet in the head. Especially when we rob this
Oh.
train, too.
So, anyway, I was gonna say, I wonder, can you actually lose your gang members, like in a deal like that back there?
He'll come after us. Oh,
Curious.
Of course he will, just like all the rest. But we're gonna stay a step ahead of them. Make sure we always know where they are before they know where we are. We allowed ourselves to get a step behind in Blackwater. That won't happen again.
Whatever you say. But yeah, I wonder if you can actually lose your gang members. I wonder if that's a thing.
Let's make some ground.
Alright. Yeah, there's still a lot I gotta figure out and gotta learn about this game. I'm sure we all do. But so far I'm really liking it. Again, the gunplay's a little interesting to get used to, but I think once I get used to it and I'm a little bit more comfortable. Like if I wasn't recording, I'd be a lot more comfortable and could play around and do, but I think once I get used to it, it's gonna be...
We're heading back. Just bring him back alive. He could
Oh.
be useful. Okay, you got it.
Chase down and lasso the O'Driscoll.
Now, come on.
Probably need to get back on the trail here. Yeah, that's what it was. So it's kind of like the old Red Dead. You gotta kind of gotta stay on the path for your horse to go a certain speed. But yeah, like I say, once I get used to the mechanics and everything, I feel like it'll be a lot better. Again, to like I say, recording it kind of adds another element to things because you don't. You know, I'm sitting here trying to make sure I do things decent.
Leave me alone!
Haha, gotcha. Hey, I played a lot of the first game.
No!
Oh, no, I just was toying with you. Uh-huh. You thought you... I clicked the wrong button, to be honest. Yep, hog time.
Coming with me.
Hehehe.
God, no.
Oh, yes. Pick up, loot. No, we gonna loot you first. I'm gonna embarrass you.
Now, I'm just gonna...
Please don't.
Also,
Okay. Think very carefully about your next move.
I want to shoot his hat off just to be a jerk.
I'm no use to you, really.
I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Oh, well, your hat fell off anyway. I love how I was gonna shoot it off and then it falls off anyway. Seems legit.
What's your name, boy? I don't know. Don't know
You-
your name.
Yeah, what?
Kieran what? Duffy, Kieran Duffy.
Kieran what? I ain't Kieran. Oh, we just went the wrong way. Oh, we went the wrong way. We did some no-no.
Where are you taking me? Somewhere you ain't gonna like.
Oh,
What are you gonna
come on,
do to me?
four-wheel drive,
Something
horse
you ain't gonna
engaged.
like. So I'd advise you to save your breath for screaming. No, please.
Save your breath for screaming. There it is. Alright, but yeah, when he... My name's Kieran. Kieran what? I ain't Kieran.
Come on, mister. Please.
I don't know. I had a more of a joke there, but my horse went flying off the hill, and I got nervous, so...
I hardly know him. You better shut your mouth, you little shit, or I will shut it for you.
Wow. Quite abrasive. Also, aren't we going a different way now? Or is the snow just making everything
Take it easy. You're gonna
like
break
that
my
way?
ribs.
It rarely ever snows where I'm from,
Just let me
but
go,
it
please.
has
You
done a whiteout before,
Trust me, is
pretty
that
much, or just like a lot of snow, I should
bone
say.
in your body.
And like when there's a lot of snow and everything's white, it does get to where you're like, wait, where am I? Where, you know?
Okay. That's 2 bones right there.
Also, I know, again, I was talking while they were talking. I want to say something too early on in this series. I had mentioned I don't really want to talk when they're talking, etc., especially during the cutscenes. But I've got the subtitles on that way for stuff like this when we're riding or whatever, and it's not a cutscene. I'm probably going to be more apt to talk during these type moments because you can read the subtitles, and this isn't as much of a jarring thing as the cutscenes are actually. You know, it's kind of like a movie. You don't want to talk during a movie while it's playing. So anyway, that's just my little 10 cents. There it is, 2 cents on that little bit of whatnot there. Anyway, let's deliver this guy in here and see what happens.
Here we are.
It's probably not going to be good.
Let's introduce you to the boys.
Alright, remove Kieran. What kind of name is that anyway? No offense to anyone named that, I'm just saying, like, for this time period, were people named Kieran back then? Seems like such a rare name for a time period.
Yep. I got him.
Very good. Welcome to your new home. Hope you're real happy here.
You want me to make him talk?
Oh no, now all we'll get is lies. Uncle, Mr. Williamson, tie this maggot up someplace safe. We get him hungry first. I got a saying, my friend. We shoot fellas as need shooting, save fellas as need saving, and feed 'em as need feeding. We are gonna find out what you need.
Ooh.
I can't believe it! An O'Driscoll in my camp!
I ain't an O'Driscoll, mister. I hate that fella.
Oh, whatever you say, son. Well done, Arthur.
I'm just sorry we missed out on Cole.
Oh, there's time enough for that. Now, I gotta figure out if we can hit that train.
Okay.
Alrighty. So it's getting nighttime here. I wonder if the game's gonna kind of make us wake up from a slumber. Yep, man, there, that answers that. Alright. Mission complete. Old friends. Greet Bill.
Morning.
Wow. Well, just push me right out the way, why don't you? Alright, so we got another mission over here. So, let's go see what it's all about. There's that Micah fellow.
The O'Driscolls.
Now we just have to rob this train. Get out of here.
What? You know what? Y'all about some rude people bumping into me. It's alright. Anyway, let's go over here and figure out what's what with all this.
We're gonna starve to death up here, Mr. Morgan. We're okay. We have a few cans of food and a rabbit. For what, 10, 12 people? When I was in the Navy...
I do not wish to hear about what you got up to in the Navy, Mr. Pearson.
We were stranded at sea for 50 days.
And you unfortunately survived.
When we ran away from Blackwater, I wasn't able to get supplies in.
Well, when government agents are hunting you down, sometimes shopping trips need to be cut short. We'll survive. We always have. And if needs be, we can eat you. You're the fattest.
Wow.
I sent Lenny and Bill hunting, and they found nothing.
Well, Lenny's more into book learning than hunting. Bill's a fool. Unless those mountains are full of game that want to read, ain't no wonder they found
Enough of this. We'll go find something. Come on, Arthur.
Wait a second. Hold on. Here. You're gonna need something to eat out there.
assorted, salted offal. Starving would be preferable.
Come on, let's go.
You can't go hunting. Look at your hand.
I can't stay here listening to you two. Look, if there's game in those hills, I'll find it. And you can kill it.
You need to rest, Charles.
You think this is rest? Come along.
All right. I reckon we're going on a hunting trip. That's a unique color pattern.
You take this. I can't use it, and you'll have to.
Oh, you're joking.
Use a gun.
Horse looks like a
Scare
Dalmatian.
off every animal for miles around. You're never too old to learn, I imagine. All right, let's head out.
22 arrows, assorted, whatever that stuff was. Assorted awful, it sounded like he said. So it's just a big can of awful.
How are you holding up, Charles?
I'm okay, apart from this hand. Stupid mistake.
Still bad?
It'll be fine in a day or two. I just can't pull a bow right now.
I sure hope I can. Never really got the hang of it.
You'll be fine.
So, you reckon we're gonna find something to kill that ain't no Driscoll?
There's meat up here for sure. Pearson doesn't know what he's talking about. Now the weather's eased off a bit, they'll be needing to feed.
Apparently we're ranking things up over here on the corner.
Find some higher ground.
So our stamina has went up, and the horses stuff has went up, and all kind of stuff.
All right. That ride north from Blackwater, getting stuck in the storm, going out for John, that thing with the O'Driscolls.
You've had a lot put on you. I wish I could have done more.
I didn't mean it like that, just a lot to think back on.
I still don't really know what happened on that boat.
Me neither. Well, Javier told me a bit, but it sure weren't good.
Alright, so we're teleporting from one point to the next, I'm guessing. Or it's transporting us a little further in so we don't have to just sit there and ride ourselves. Yeah, I've been wanting to compliment the game on the way it looks and everything, but I've yet to see anything other than snow. So I don't want to just go, oh wow, the game is amazing, because I mean, just judging from what I've seen of like the water and the snow and certain other things, you know, and a lot of other aspects of game mechanics and physics and stuff, it looks amazing. But I haven't got to see sunshine and green grass and mud and dirt. So I'm looking forward to seeing all that kind of stuff. Seeing the open realm of everything.
The wind's died down too.
That's good.
No wind at all is bad, but if it's too strong, they won't move. Now shh. Stay quiet.
The water looks pretty cool, especially compared to, say, like GTA 5. The water is pretty neat.
I see something.
physics of like when the horses go through and whatnot. Look at that even. Look like going through the twigs here it even.
Recently.
God, there's like bigger games that are not bigger games, but like other games that have come out in recent time that haven't even done that kind of a mechanic.
Don't leave it on your horse. A gun will scare everything around.
Look at that. That is so crazy.
Come on.
I mean, like I say, there's literally games that have come out in recent, like within the last year,
Move slowly.
that they don't even have that type of mechanic in them. So that's crazy to see.
You see the tracks?
Nope.
I think so. Maybe not.
Focus.
Use eagle eye to track. Press L3 and R3. Oh. Actually, I can see the tracks, so I'm gonna try and do it legitimately. Actually, play a hunting game called Hunter Call of the Wild, I believe is the actual name of it. I've been thinking about doing some live streams of that. If anybody'd be interested, definitely like some feedback, because I've wanted to play that game on the channel. I just haven't ever done it, and I thought about, like I say, just doing it as a live stream, because it's pretty much just this constantly. So let's see what this looks like in first person. This is pretty neat. It's pretty neat. I lost the track though. Oh wait, there's a track there and there's a track there. Two different deals though, I believe.
Down there.
Oh.
You see him?
Oh, I do. Yeah.
You ready with that bow? Try to hit him in the neck or head. Quick and clean.
Okay. What call?
Pull back quite hard. You'll feel when it's too much. Take the shot.
Oh, what in the world?
Arthur, or we'll scare them all up.
So apparently if you just continue to hold... Yeah, if you continue to hold, it just... like, does this weird swaying animation and all kind of stuff. I was not prepared for that. I should just took the shot, but I expected that to go a little differently. There's a deer over here, though. I'm just gonna go for this one. There's a couple deer, actually. There we go.
See if you can get another one. Come on. You're making yourself too obvious.
I actually got distracted because my light bulb that's on in my room started flickering. Looked like it was fixing to go out. I was afraid, since it's been raining lately, I was afraid it was fixing to... power might be fixing to go out, so I was a little panicked there. That'd be a long shot. There's no way, but I'm gonna see what happens.
Got it.
Oh my gosh. Call me Rambo.
Okay.
Alright, can we get our arrow back? We
You
can.
sure your hand's okay?
Pick up the
It'll
deer.
be fine once I get it on my shoulder. Okay. I'll go grab the other one.
I love how I'm making the guy with the hurt hand go after the one that's like a mile away. So, there it is. Whistle for your horse. Your horse will respond as long as it's in range. Continue to bond, increase the distance. Cool. I still don't know what all of these little things down here on the bottom do. Also, didn't they say that the game would actually... like you would have to eat and drink or whatever after a while? So, I wonder if I need to eat. Wonder if that's a thing.
Oh, boy.
Which they also said when you got shot that bullet holes would, like, be in your clothes and stuff, and I haven't noticed that. Not that I'm complaining about that. If that's not a thing, I don't care. But, it's just a little observation I haven't noticed. I don't know if that's, again, if it's even something that's there and I'm just not seeing it or what, but...
Come on then. Let's head back.
How do we, let's see, how do I... Oh, there it is. Hey, provisions. What do we got? Salted offal. Okay, your health and your deadeye. Canned peas. This is your stamina. Okay, we'll eat some canned peas. God, you actually... And I just litter and throw it in the river. There it is.
You found him. I knew you'd be okay with that bow. It's here when they ain't shooting back.
We've seen enough of that.
Yeah, for real.
Considering how things were looking a couple of days back, well, maybe our luck is finally on the turn.
I'll say though that it's a pretty cool mechanic though. A second ago where I ate the can of peas, he literally brought out a pan of keys. There it is. A pan of keys. He brought out a pan of keys. A key of I'm just gonna stop. He brought out a can of peas. English is not my strong suit. A can of peas. It doesn't matter. He threw them in the river. It was semi-realistic. There was a thing there, but... English.
Took 5 minutes to grab the essentials and go, and he doesn't even bring a crumb of food.
Good that we caught more than one. We've only been up here a few days and have already picked up 2 more mouths to feed.
One more. We ain't feeding the O'Driscoll a damn thing.
God, look how you...
Maybe that
Let's see.
can of salted awful Pearson was kind of...
Look at there. Even if you go... Look at this.
She has a wild look
Look at the snow falls off and everything. Good
She
grief.
lost her husband, her home, everything she
It's
had.
pretty cool.
So what do we do with her?
Well, once we get out
The
of here,
physics
we're
in this
back on
game
our
is
feet.
pretty
We'll
awesome.
see. She might have family somewhere.
Who knows? Maybe she'll deal with the O'Driscoll for us.
Well, I know who my money's on in that fight. He's weak, but that makes him much more useful. Maybe we can get to them before they get to us.
What is it with the O'Driscolls?
You ain't dealt with them? I suppose. Hell, we ain't run into them much the last 6 months. I guess because they've been over this way.
Yeah. I've heard a lot of talk about them.
Well, we've been scrapping over scores with them for years. Big gang. Nasty sons of bitches. Their leader, Combe, and Dutch go way back. And not in a good way. A proper blood feud.
So I heard.
I'm trying to see where I shot that other deer at. I shot this one like in the shoulder blade. Probably would have been almost probably a heart shot or close to it.
Watch out.
I was trying to see where I shot the other one.
Let's see if we can find another way around.
He's got a lot of meat on him.
We've got enough here. No need to push our luck. You must be real hungry. Stay well back. Spring storms like this are the worst for animals that sleep all winter.
Pull out our rifle just in case. I agree with Arthur though. A lot of meat on that thing. I say we shoot him.
Cut up here, off the trail.
We're literally going the way the bear is going. Bear has spooked your horse. Hold L3 to comment.
Okay, boy.
Alright, we should be okay.
You're okay. We ain't ever talked that much, you and me. How long you been with us now? 5, 6 months?
Something like that.
Bet you didn't expect this.
What?
Any of this. Blackwater mess. Being
This
up
horse
here,
looks like a Dalmatian. every time I see
Sooner or
it.
later, a job's gonna go wrong. Nature of life.
Again, I don't know the name of horses or their types or whatever, but
You want me to move on?
No.
unique looking.
No, not
Pretty
at
cool.
all. Just know you could run it alone, no problem.
I did that for a long time. I'm done with it. Always wondering if someone's gonna kill you in your sleep.
I still wonder that most nights.
I reckon you're okay. This suits me. Sure, I could fall in with another gang, but Dutch. You know, Dutch is different.
Oh, yes. Dutch is certainly different.
He treats me fair. Most of you do. And for a fella with a black father and an Indian mother, that ain't normally the case.
Well, we need you now. More than ever.
Good. And how long have you been with these boys? Why ain't you run off?
That's the question.
20 years, something like that.
20.
Since I was a boy.
Good grief.
20 years?
Yeah. Taught me to read. John, too. Taught me a few other things, him and Hosea.
Oh, watch it. Huh. I'm sure.
Dutch saved me. Saved most of us. That's why we need to stick by him through this. He always sees us right.
How's that new horse?
He's all right. He'll do for now. I appreciate you letting me take Taima the other night.
She's a strong one. It's been as
Aw.
hard on the horses as on the rest of us. I
I'm
don't know
guessing
what
that was
Dutch would
his
do if
horse
something happened
then.
to the Count.
That probably was in the whole dialogue and whatever.
He's a drunk,
I just didn't pay
miserable
attention.
bastard, but he loves that horse.
I hope they all make it.
I tried to ride the Count once. Bucked me faster than a bull. Won't take nobody but him.
Yeah, I was wondering why we took that, or this horse in that episode. Now you know. I guess. I don't know, then again, I didn't pay attention to that, then, so.
Brought some food back, boys. Watch out.
This gets a little bit, what in the world? I'm stuck on his horse. That's a bit of a glitch. I was literally like, I was getting sucked into his horse.
Thank you for showing me how to use
That was
it properly.
Only showed you a
odd.
little. Takes a lifetime of practice to master.
But yes, I'm sorry again, you know, sometimes I just don't say anything or I forget what I'm doing because I'm just so, like, just, let's go first person, just look at, oh, I've got a deer, like, but look at this, just look, this is a lot to take in, plus the story, plus everything else, it's a lot to take in, and sometimes I'm at a loss for words, so.
Just
Drop
drop it
it.
down in here.
Okay.
What a surprise.
I'll just drop it on the ground for you then. I was trying to be nice.
Way to greet an old friend. I feel like we haven't spoken for days.
I do my utmost to avoid you.
He loves me, really. It's his sad way of showing
Ah, that's why he bumped
Oh, it
into me.
is. Now shoot, get lost.
Well, see you gents later.
Oh no, that
You
wasn't the
got
one
out
that bumped
just
into
fine.
me.
Charles is a wonder. Have a drink, boys. You earned it.
It was Bill that bumped into me at the
Jeez,
beginning, I
what
think.
is that? Navy rum, sir. It's the only thing. The only thing. Keeps you sane, it does.
Yes, seems to have done a treat on you. You go rest that hand, Charles.
I'll be fine in a few days.
You mind helping me with the skinning, Mr. Morgan? It's easier if we do it together.
Do I get to skin you?
You're always one with the jokes, aren't you?
I was just fixing to say he's got jokes.
Burnt hand. I'll see you both later.
Arthur is sarcastic, I like that.
On the floor there.
Yeah, okay, sure. Oh, the deer's mouth popped open. That was weird. This is weird. This is all, that's a lot. I'm gonna have to censor that. Actually, no, I'm not, but you know what I mean.
bad, Mr. Morgan.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That's
You
crazy.
always said you were a
That's
butcher.
a,
You know,
know, you could trade these.
It's a lot
sell
more
these
realistic than the
pretty
first
much
game.
any town, if you're looking to make a legitimate bit of money, of course.
Right now, I'm just looking to get off this mountain alive.
Well, if you catch anything else, you bring it to me.
Sure.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Heck,
Ugh.
Morgan's first decent bit of hunting after all these years.
Yeah. Well, we're on the run now. Everyone's got to do their bit to survive. Just make a good stew. Folk need it. It's been a tough few days.
Oof. And it's dripping blood. That's crazy. That's a lot of detail. A few days later, you've unlocked a Master Hunter challenge. A few days later, what are we doing?
But Dutch, being Dutch, he is busy making plans, and Dutch being Dutch, those plans involve robbery and dreams. Well, I thought you was reading him his last rites. Now I see you're introducing him to your other passion.
I'll mind you to show me some respect, Mr. Morgan.
Mind away, Reverend. You're still here, then? I owe you. Yeah. And you'll pay me. But for the moment, just rest.
Arthur, I think it's time for the train.
Want me to come?
Of course I do, but look at you.
I was always ugly, Dutch. It's just a scratch.
Don't lie still, son. Hello, Abigail.
Dutch,
Jackie.
the boy wanted to see you, John.
You see me now.
No, I'll be.
What's left of me? What about you?
Guess I was hoping to see a corpse.
Bide your time. You'll see plenty of them.
You're a rotten man, John Marston.
He is an idiot, Abigail. We all know it. Now, railway men. Bill, now you ride ahead and set the charge at the water tower just before the tunnel.
Ain't a problem. Why are we doing this? Weather's breaking, we could leave. I thought we was lying low. Yeah, come on.
What do you want from me, Hosea?
I just don't want any more folks to die, Dutch.
We're living, Hosea. We're living. Look at me. We're living. Even you. But we need money. Everything we have's in Blackwater. You fancy heading back there?
No. Listen, Dutch, I ain't trying to undermine you. I just want to stick to the plan, which was to lie low, then head back out west. Now, suddenly we're about to rob a train.
What choice have we got?
Leviticus Cornwall's no joke, Dutch.
Who is Leviticus Cornwall?
He's a big railway magnate, sugar dealer, oil man.
Well, how good for him. Sounds like he has more than enough to share.
Dutch!
Gentlemen, it is time to make something of ourselves. Get your horses ready. We have a train to rob.
Oh boy. Alright, so it looks like we're off to do the bit of train robbing.
We're moving out.
So we'll have to pick that up in the next one because we've already been going for about an hour on this one, and I don't want these to drag out too super long, so that's what we'll be doing in the next one, doing some train robbing. Also, let me know if you have any feedback about what you want to see with like the cutscenes and stuff. Would you prefer it if I do, you know, chop out the cutscenes and or leave them in like they are? Or, you know, any feedback is appreciated. But anyway, like I say, we'll do this mission here in the next one. We'll pick up where we left off here. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, let me know. And I'll see you in the next one, hopefully. Later.